Hey everyone, in this Elden Ring How to Start Shadow of the Erdtree, I'm going to talk about this. First thing is make sure that you've actually installed Shadow of the Erdtree if you've purchased it, because there was a massive update that occurred yesterday getting it ready, which updates the app to 1.12. But if it doesn't say Shadow of the Erdtree, see down the bottom right of my screen, you ain't installed it. So go away, install it, and then you can continue with this. So there's two bosses you need to defeat to access the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. The first is Radahn, and you access them over here by going to this castle here. You need to start the Radahn festival, and then you'll take them on here. I've already defeated them, so that's all good. And then the second one is over at Mohg Palace, which I show in a separate video on how to get there, but I will show you the battle in this video. So we'll go off to there. And I'm going to show you the route from here over to Mohg Lord of Blood, so you know where you are. So when you start, or when you access Mohg Palace, you will end up here, and we need to go this way to access Mohg Lord of Blood. Now you're going to need to be at least level 80 plus. There's a site of grace here that you can save, but preferably higher, because Mohg is a bit of a tough cookie. You can run past all these dudes; they won't bug you too much. They're just sort of zombie dudes who spew horrible stuff at you. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. And we're going to go all the way up here. And again, you can, like with much of Elden Ring, you can just speed run up here and get past everything. Hooray! There's this big, horrible, goopy mess here. And we'll just sort of leg it past that horrible looking thing and go up here. And you can see we've got lots of people sort of praying and stuff there. And we'll go through here. And we need to get somewhere. I'm trying to remember myself now. We've got to work our way through this dark, horrible area to get our butts to Mohg Palace. We can avoid that dude. He's a right pain in the bum. So we'll just keep going. Trying to remember the way. I think it's this way. It's very dark. And then up here. So once you've got up here, the good news is there's another site of grace, which is very welcome indeed. So we're up here. You see we've got a little, there we go, site of grace there. So you just rest there so that horrible thing doesn't attack you. And you see we're still at the morning, so that's fine. So we are nearly at Mohg, Lord of Blood, and like I say, this is a very, very tough battle if you've never done this. These dudes you can take on if you want. I think there's some nice rewards you get, or you can just ignore them and go straight to Mohg. Now, I have been up here, so I think this is already shown, or rather the lift's already up there, so you just have to wait a second. We could admire the view. There's a dude with a fearsome beard who looks suspiciously like Gandalf over there. You shall not pass. Sorry. You're not here for entertainment, are you? You want to know the route, man. You want to play Shadow of the Erdtree, so do I. But I thought I would share it with you first, my friends. So, tips for Mohg Lord of Blood. If you're struggling at level 80, just keep leveling up. My dude is at level 180 here, and if you don't know that, when you're at Mohg Palace, you can just rune farm a good, and if you look at my other videos, I'll show you how to do that. So we're going to take on Mohg Lord of Blood now. This is a very tough battle. You will probably die multiple times, and if that's the case, just keep leveling up. I'll show you a few of the things that I'm using against Mohg here. I've got a Sacred Seal with Erdtree here, which will help. I've also got the Blasphemous Blade, and the Mimic Tear is the other thing I've got. I was trying to think what on earth I had. So we're going to traverse the mist, and I'll show you how I take on Mohg. So we will get the Mimic to come along here, and then I'm just going to use the Erdtree heal to heal my health a little bit, and then I will increase the blue bar, and then we're going to go forwards and take on Mohg. So I'm going to drop a Warming Stone shortly as well, just to help a little bit. We'll just drop that there just to help keep my healing going just a touch. Ow. And the Mimic, so when we're in here. But you're also going to need to, heal as best you can. And for your Mimic as well. You can see that Warming Stone is helping. we'll just take on Mohg with a special skill from the Blasphemous Blade. When Mohg's down like that, you can go and give him some like that and do a lot of damage with one strike. And get him again, and then Mohg will be super annoyed in a minute. So when Mohg's health gets to about halfway, they're going to target you with some very nasty stuff. So again, a Warming Stone might not be a bad idea, and stick away at range. And as soon as they get down, I can't hit them now, to half, this is what's going to happen. Okay, so I'm going to get ready with a healing flask. Because they do that to me. And you see how much they just hit me there. Just real nasty. So now we're going to need to do some serious damage to them. Because they've basically stolen all our health there. And I'm just trying to not just get, you know, destroyed. So just roll out the way and let the Mimic do the work. So if they come after you, just roll away and try and get them to get more interested in the Mimic. So if you've got Erdtree heal, if you get close to your Mimic, you can also heal them as well. They're a bit far away from me there, so... And then Mohg will do a lot of flying. So you've got to time, you know, these strikes quite well. You see, whenever they're getting annoyed, just try and back off, try and keep out flames. And then just keep working at them. Again, letting the Mimic take most of the damage while you back off and just do your best from distance. So just keeping an eye now on the Mimic. So look how hard, you know, Mohg hits. It's still crazy. So when they're flying around like that, again, being far away is a very good tactic. And when they jump down like that, it's ideal to hit them with the Blasphemous Blade if you can. So you can see I'm getting a little bit low on blue bars, but I think we're alright here. But it is a nasty battle, as you can see. Whoa! You see, can still take a huge amount of my health at distance. And now, hopefully, bye-bye Mohg. Now, you might have done that years ago, and something appears that you may well have forgotten, and this is the route into Shadow of the Erdtree. So we got Mohg's Great Rune and the Remembrance of the Blood Lord. That was my old attempt here, but we got a bunch of runes as well, so you need to remember to spend those. But if we go up here, you'll get a Sight of Grace. And you may remember from playing years ago, if you did defeat Mohg, that there was this weird egg. And this is your route in, my friends. That will then take you to here. And if you've installed the update, this dude will show here or dudette. Is it dude or dudette? I don't know, we're going to find out. So if they are standing here, you have installed Shadow of the Erdtree, you have defeated the 2 bosses that are required, and we can crack on. So let's talk.
Were you guided here by kindly Miquella? I am Leda. And like you, I was guided by faith along his honorable path. Touch the Withered Arm, and you too will be transported to the realm of Shadow where Miquella the Kind now dwells. My compatriots are there already. Like us, they have heard kindly Miquella's call. If you can find them, they are certain to lend you aid.
Interesting. So we must touch the Withered Arm. So you might remember that from your first playthrough of Elden Ring, but now when you go up to it, you can touch Withered Arm. Hooray! Here we go. Head to the realm of the Shadow. Yes. Here we go. All right, you have done it. You have started Shadow of the Erdtree in Elden Ring. And we'll see if there's a little bit of a storyline or anything. Doesn't look like it. This is where we start and we progress. So I hope that was of use to you. If it was, thumbs up please, much appreciated. Any comments welcome. If you need more help with Elden Ring, have a little look at my other tutorials that I'll put at the end here, and lots more planned for Shadow of the Erdtree. Thanks for watching.